Good evening. Before we actually get started with things, I do want to thank you in advance. We are still in a pandemic, so I do appreciate you wearing your masks while you're in here. I know many of you might be vaccinated at this point, but again, we are in an indoor space, and just to kind of help keep us healthy to get to through the end of the school year, we do ask that masks be worn when you're out there seated next to others. So I thank you for your cooperation on that matter. As you may or may not know, I am Rick Davis. I'm the principal of Sheridan High School, and it's my honor to be able to welcome everyone to the Joyce H. Klein Auditorium this evening, and to those who may be viewing this presentation online tonight. This is a special night where we get to recognize and honor members of our outstanding, soon-to-be graduating class of 2021. I hope everyone had an opportunity to view this wonderful senior boards that are in the gymnasium, and those who are in the gymnasium at this time. If you didn't see them before you came in, hopefully you can catch them before you leave this evening. It's neat to see the growth and changes of our students over the time that they've been a part of this community and a part of this school. The class of 2021 has been a joy to work with this past difficult and challenging year, and many of the members of this class are with us this evening. The class of 2021 is comprised of a truly terrific group of young adults. They have excelled in the classroom, in the community, and in competition. They have represented Sheridan very well, demonstrating ability, skill, knowledge, class, and effort. They have accepted with grace and understanding. They have adapted, and they have overcome the challenges of a senior year in the midst of a pandemic. Although these students have accomplished much and are being recognized for doing many great things while in high school, the foundation of that success was laid many years earlier through the efforts and dedication of their families, their friends, their teachers, counselors, and coaches. With the recognition we give tonight, we want to applaud the efforts of all those who helped get them to this point. So thank you to the parents, grandparents, families, friends, faculty, staff, coaches, and everyone else for your efforts in leading to this night. We will be doing our best to follow the order outlined in the program. However, at this time of year, there can be several last-minute changes with regard to various honors, scholarships, awards, and even presenters. On a similar note, there are also undoubtedly awards, honors, and scholarships that students have received, and we just don't even know about it. We continue to try to improve our efforts to gather that information, but it's quite possible somebody got something and we just don't know it. There's also awards and scholarships for which our students are still competing that haven't been awarded yet. I'll take this opportunity in advance to apologize for myself and anyone else who might mistakenly have a mispronunciation, an omission, a mistake, a blunder, or anything like that as we go through the presentations this evening. I thank you for being here this evening. I think it's time that we welcome our superintendent, Mrs. Mary Roberson, and she'll have a few words, and then we'll begin to celebrate these seniors.
It's really an honor to welcome you here tonight. Parents, students, friends, and our wonderful community members and donors. We are so grateful to have you here. It takes a strong community to have a great school, and a great school to have a strong community. And we're so proud to partner with people like you to support our students. Thank you so much. It's just a real pleasure to be here on this special night as I welcome and be the first to congratulate you all for being here. When I think about, why are you here? Why are you here? Well, you probably got invited, or maybe your mom said you have to come. But maybe more than that, think about what is it in you that got you to this point that you're being recognized and honored tonight. And psychologists say there are two kinds of motivation. There's motivation that comes from within us, intrinsic motivation, and then there's extrinsic motivation. That's kind of dangling a carrot or giving you a pat on the back. Well, we're certainly here tonight to give you some extrinsic motivation. You're going to get awards, you're going to get some money. Those are certainly ways to motivate you. But you're here because of the motivation that comes from within you. And it's that motivation, that drive to learn, that passion to do good things, and that you're always trying to be better. That comes from within you. And that's what, even though we're giving you awards, you're being honored. That passion and that drive, that intrinsic motivation, that's what's going to carry you through life. And that's what's going to continue to give you great success. And that's what I'm so proud of you all for having. And I want to, again, congratulate you. And I know I stand between you and a long list of awards, so I'm going to leave it at that. But I just want you to think about that idea of extrinsic and intrinsic. And it's that intrinsic motivation for which I'm so proud of each of you. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
At this time, we'll move to the presentation of the departmental awards, and we'll begin with Mrs. Kim Hogg in art.
I have a very unique opportunity. Number one, I'm thankful that I'm here, that I'm alive today. I'm a student that I have. This is a student that I've worked with for 6 years. I have the privilege of teaching 7th, 8th graders and then also high school. And this student has been the most faithful in the studio for 6 years with me. I have watched him as he's grown, and he's grown into such a fine young man. And I'm so grateful that I'm able to be here to give this award to Eli Allison.
Representing the band part of our music department, Mr. Pat Cronin.
Thank you very much. I will be presenting 2 awards today, the John Philip Souza Award and the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. The John Philip Souza Award is the highest achievement in high school band. It is named for the famous U.S. Marine bandmaster of the late 1800s. The award recognizes and honors superior musicianship, dependability, loyalty, and cooperation in a band member. The award was created in 1954 with the approval of the famous bandmaster's daughters, Helen Souza Albert and Priscilla Souza. The award is limited to just 1 per school and has a national registry that can be viewed by family and friends. And I'll tell you what, this was a very difficult year for this award, but as it comes out, it goes this year to Chase West. It was introduced in 1974 to honor outstanding jazz musicians at each high school, and like as similar to the John Philip Souza Award, it has a national registry. And for those who don't know, Louis Armstrong was a trumpet player, singer, and just maybe the epitome of jazz in his era. So many people loved his music and were He was just dazzled audiences worldwide. And so that's why they named this award after him. And this year, the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award goes to Eli Donaldson.
Representing the business department, Mrs. Allison Wade.
Good evening, everybody. I always look forward to tonight because I love to shout out a student that I feel like has taken the advantage of taking as many business classes as they can. And I feel like this student really took advantage of that opportunity, and I had in multiple business classes, from personal finance to marketing to, I'm blanking on my own right now, that's why I teach so many. But this year, I'm happy to present an award to someone who wants to study business and finance in their future. And this year, the award goes to Brentley Alexander.
Moving back to the music side of things, representing the choir side would be Mrs. Lilly Doublestein.
Hello, everyone. I have a few to award today, and I will start with our choir department award. Mrs. Rafferty and I decided to give this award to a student who has had an incredible amount of dedication to the choir program and holds dear to his heart the responsibility of supporting and nurturing young choir members. His leadership will leave a lasting impression on so many. Unfortunately, he is not here tonight, but I hope he's watching at home. Congratulations, Caden Dushman. The next award is the National School Choral Award. And like the John Philip Souza Award, it is limited in numbers for each high school across the nation. The description of this award reads, in recognition of singular merit, ability, and achievement, of outstanding contributions to the success of the school vocal program, and of an unusual degree of loyalty and cooperation and high qualities of conduct, by the general consent of the music faculty, school officials, and others. This comes with a trophy and pin, which I will give to the recipient tomorrow, and the recipient's name will go on the plaque that's in the main hallway. It also comes with a scholarship of $500, so make sure that gap year has an end date. Congrats, Eli Donaldson. Who exhibits a love of music, a passion for learning, and a plan to share music with others. Jane Balma died in February 2021 at age 90. She began singing in her teens. A servant at heart, she used her beautiful soprano voice for the rest of her life to bring joy, comfort, laughter, and tears to countless people, including family, friends, communities, soldiers, senior citizens, churches, and for celebrations of all kinds. Jane Balma was my maternal grandmother, my granny. Granny and I shared a love of music. We also shared a name. My middle name is Jane, after her, and my youngest daughter's middle name is Jane as well. Granny Jane's life motto was, "Life is a song, love is the music." Her life was filled to overflowing with music and love for all. It is a fitting tribute to her life that this scholarship is established in her memory to encourage other young musicians. It is my joy to present this scholarship to its first recipient, Alexia Strickler. I also have the privilege of awarding our theater scholarships, or theater awards. So, Mr. McGinnis, Mrs. Rafferty, Mrs. Epperson, and myself have decided to give the theater awards to 4 seniors this year who will each receive the $300 scholarship. These seniors have really gone above and beyond over the years, and especially this year, and the theater program is so thankful for all of you. In alphabetical order, Eli Donaldson, Gabe Knuckle, and Caitlin Tintin.
Representing the English department, Mr. Eric Smith.
Good evening. One of our goals in the English department is to support our students learning beyond the classroom and to help them make an impact beyond our classes. This year's English department award winner embodies that goal because her positive impact does extend well beyond our English classes. As I spoke with other teachers about this student, a common theme emerged. She's truly committed to developing an understanding of complex issues. During in-class discussion, she takes time to listen to all perspectives. She asks thoughtful questions, and she makes insightful observations. In addition to being an accomplished writer and speaker, she is kind, she is generous with her time, and she is committed to making our community a better place. I'm proud to present our 2021 English Department Award to Sierra Duke.
Couldn't be here this evening, so representing the Family and Consumer Sciences Department, this is Jamie Hartman.
Good evening, everybody. I'm unfortunately not in the Family and Consumer Science Department where the room always smells good and there's a snack. It's my kind of place to be. But I do know this senior that is receiving it is a kind, patient student that cares for others, and I'm not at all surprised that she's the recipient of this award, and that is Jillian Tomlinson.
The math department this evening will be represented by Mr. Jim Kinsey.
Well, I just want to thank Mr. Davis for giving me permission to make a mistake, because I'm afraid I'm not a very good public speaker of all this stuff. But the outstanding senior math student is always a challenge, because the calculus class is always full of good students and accomplished students. And they may not feel like it during the year because it is kind of a humbling class. But the outstanding math student, someone who's quietly done well all year long, although she is very sure of herself. Outstanding math student would be Sierra Duke. But I am going to stand in for him and award the outstanding PE student as Ethan Lambert.
This evening representing science and social studies and also Spanish, Mrs. Hartman.
It's like I'm a one-woman band, but I love to do it anyway. All right, the science department recipient is Miss Abby Placer. Mr. Hewitt, our social studies department chair, is coaching Little League baseball tonight. I view this as a win over that, but he provided this. Tonight's honoree demonstrated an enormous amount of growth during their 4 years at high school. This student began as a junior who questioned if they belonged in an AP class, grew into passing the AP US History exam, now that's no small feat, and finished by setting the pace in AP government and currently awaiting that exam score. A strong student, member of the mock trial team, and a classroom leader, it is Mr. Hewitt's honor to name Abby Placer as a recipient of the Social Studies Department Award. The Spanish department is giving 2 awards this year. One of them is for Abby Placer. And the second goes to Addison Reed.
You'll see in the program it says service recognition. So the question is, what is that? Well, in a high school office, we rely on a lot of people to get our jobs done, and our secretaries are fantastic. But even they couldn't do their jobs with the efficiency and effectiveness that they do if we didn't have student helpers. So every year, they get together, they think about the people that have worked in the office and worked as an office assistant for various years over their high school career and have been an asset to the office and its functioning. And this year, the Senior Recognition Award goes to Alexia Shortfaker. Our next award, as we move into the second category of tonight's presentations, is the Blackhawk Taking Flight Award. This is an award that we talk about our students, and we look at students who have, over the course of their high school career, have really grown and are showing that at this point in their life, we really see them taking flight to a bright future that maybe we don't know exactly what it is yet, and maybe they're still deciding some of their future, but they're ready to escape the nest and they're ready to take flight. And this year, through a lot of outstanding candidates, we narrowed it down, discussed it, and talked about it, and decided that our Blackhawk taking flight this year is Adam Shepard. Told you there'd be mistakes. I made one already. My pen was covering it. The academic honors diplomas. Those are probably important. So we'll just take a jump back up yet, and we'll go ahead and at this point in time recognize our academic honors diplomas. Mrs. Hartman.
Just a moment about the academic honors diploma. That is the highest diploma that a student can earn here. It does require the most number of credits. A critical piece of that diploma is also a college readiness component that requires a student to take AP, which is college level courses taught here at Sheridan High School, or dual credit, again, college credit, high school credit classes taught here at Sheridan High School, which most of our recipients have done a combination of both, honestly. They're required to receive nothing lower than a C- in a class required for the diploma. They have to have a 3.0 B average by the time they graduate. And I like it that we have several students that challenge themselves and achieve this every year, and it is something to be very proud of yourselves about. So I do have quite a list, so maybe if we could hold or do as we've discussed with Hunter Stokes, a quieter golf clap while I list the names. They are alphabetical. Axel Ailman, Bradley Alexander, Cole Bales, Carter Barker, Kayla Bears, Carter Brazel, Jennifer Pavio, Abigail Placer, Allison Dell, Lilly Dickerson, Kaden Hushman, Sierra Dune, Cody Els, Shelby Hammock, Jack Claus, Cameron Hope, Grace Killian, Keaton Lambert, Leah Mormon,
Oh,
While I get organized, how about another round of applause for those students? All right, as you can see, I've got a stack of ones here too. Mrs. Hartman's going to help me out as I go through them. She'll hand them to you. These are the President's Academic Awards, and there's a wide variety of them here. To achieve this, I didn't bring all the details, but it really can be boiled down to these students demonstrated academic success and involvement in the school during their time here with us. So, President Academic Excellence Award. I suppose it's just look at this. We'll do this. Hope they're in order.
I'll check.
That works. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay. We have Abigail Klauser. We'll do the golf clap thing again. Yeah. Sierra Duke. Allie Delph. Bailey Murray. Shelby Hammock. Carter Brazel. Leah Mormon. Cody Ells. Addison Reed. Jillian Tomlinson. Cole Bales. Lily Dickerson. Jack Hawes. Melody Garcia Villalobos. Wes Lindsay. Axel Edelman. Grace Killian. Phoenix Neff.
Yeah, let's go, Phoenix.
Cameron Hovey. Taylor Bears. And Caitlin Neese.
You're lucky I called up a work.
Our next group of awards are the President's Education Academic Achievement Awards. These two are recognition for outstanding scholastic effort throughout high school, representing themselves at a different caliber as the other students, but still deserving recognition through the President's Education Award protocols and procedures. These students are Brentley Alexander, Alexius Schwartfigger, Caden Dushman, Joshua Pratt, and Corbin Murray. Figure that out. Moving on in the program, we'll now turn to the United States Marine Corps Distinguished Athlete, Academic Excellence, and Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence with Sergeant Heredia.
Good evening, Sergeant Heredia, my office in Northern Indianapolis. The awards are, like Mr. Dave said, Distinguished Athlete Award, the Excellent Award, as well as the Musical Excellence. For the Distinguished Athlete Award, these students of this award not only represent a student that is a superior athlete, but also that has been recognized as an outstanding young citizen, as a role model for younger students. These students must also have exhibited the personal traits of courage, poise, and self-confidence, and leadership while performing as a varsity athlete. The same traits we look for in every Marine. It is with great pleasure that I present Axel Element and Ali Delp with this award. Mile with their students both in and out of the classroom. To be eligible for this award, the student must be an distinguished scholar, an outstanding citizen, and a role model for younger students. This student must also have shown determination and dedication throughout the school year, achieving academic excellence. It is with great pleasure that I present Abby Clausen with this award. The Marine Band has a long-standing history of musical excellence that has been playing at the White House since 1801 and referred to as the President's Own. John Philip Souza wrote the march Semper Fidelis while serving as the director of the Marine Band in 1881. The march was declared the official march of the U.S. Marine. To receive this award, the student must have held a first chair on the band, proved capable of performing as a soloist, and he is recognized as both an outstanding musician and a young citizen. This winner of the Semper Fidelis Award goes to Gabe No Chill.
Well, whenever you do these things, you find little surprises. And as you know, you may have noticed as we ran through those presidential awards, we had several left. We're kind of looking at each other like, okay, why didn't we read those names? Well, I didn't have the names on one list, but they're on another one. So human error, but we're going to fix it. So we got a few more awards to give out. So President's Education Awards Program for Outstanding Academic Achievement. We have a few more of these. Chase West. While he's making his way up here, Jennifer Padilla. Keaton Lambert. Cameron Nay. Autumn Kelshaw. And Jameson Tucker. for this year has been adapt, and that's kind of what we just had to do. So it all fits, it all works together. So Mrs. Hartman?
Our next award is the DAR Good Citizen Award and Scholarship Contest. Just a little about that. It is intended to encourage and reward the qualities of good citizenship. This award recognizes and rewards individuals who possess not only good citizenship qualities of dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism in their home schools and communities. These students are selected by their teachers first, and then from that list of 3, it is turned over to their peers to select the recipient. This year's DAR Good Citizen and Scholarship Contest entrant is Leah Mormon. Contributed to helping Hamilton County youth stay drug, alcohol-free, lead positive, healthy lives. And the recipient of that this year is Cameron May.
Tonight I'd like these people to join me on the stage. Please hold your applause to the end. Allie Delph, Lilly Dickerson, Sierra Duke, Cameron Hovey, and Jillian Tomlinson. The young people that you see in front of you represent everything that is good about high school sports. They are athletes, scholars, and overall great people, kind, high character, you name it. Since I've had the pleasure of being here for the last 3 years, I've had the chance to see them grow, to improve, to be good teammates, and to represent Sheridan High School with the highest level of sportsmanship and integrity. These 5 standing in front of you achieved the Academic All-State Award for their respective sports. Allie, Lilly, and Sierra were awarded by the IBCA, the Indiana Basketball Coaches Association, based on scholarship, leadership, and performance. Academic All-State for basketball. Cameron Hovey was rewarded IFCA, Indiana Football Coaches Association, Region 8, 1A Senior All-State Team. And Jillian Tomlinson, ICSA, Indiana Soccer Coaches Association, District 2, Academic All-State. All 3 of these are very hard to achieve. It is based on scholarship and performance on the field, usually a 50-50 split, in some cases a 70-30 split. Academics first, sports second. So tonight we're celebrating these 5 for Academic All-State, and we are very, very proud of you. Thank you.
When it comes to senior honors and recognition, there's perhaps no greater honor that needs to be recognized than those students who are willing and dedicated to step forward and serve our American military branches. Tonight we have 3 students who have made the decision to support our nation and joining the military. We have Chase West, also we have Keaton Lambert, and Tony McNew. Real quick, these gentlemen, Tony McNew, not here with us this evening, but they've all decided to support our nation by joining the United States Army. And while many of us will go off to college, work, or things like that, to be brave and move forward to the military deserves another round of applause. In all my years as a principal, I've given awards and scholarships to a lot of different universities and colleges, but I believe this is a first for me to be able to award one of our students the Florida Institute of Technology half tuition Panther Fund Scholar. And that goes to none other than Carter Brazel.
The following scholarships are from Hanover College: the Presidential Scholar, the Experience Award, the H.C. Panther Music Scholarship, and the Hanover College Grant were all earned by Alexia Schmerker. Our next scholarship is the Purdue Trustee Scholarship. This scholarship is worth $10,000 a year renewable. Oh, that's nice. And that goes to Allison Delph.
Marquis Scholarship goes to Abigail Klauser. While she makes her way to the stage, that is $4,000 a year renewable. Our next scholarship is the Indiana Tech Athletic Scholarship. This goes to Katie Craig. This evening, you're sitting in the Joyce H. Klein Auditorium, and our next presenters, Pastor John Munier and Mrs. Connie Pearson, will present the William A. Klein and Joyce H. Klein Educational Trust Scholarships.
So I'm told she was always called Mrs. Klein by everybody for all time. She taught here for 46 years and retired in 1966, and I have the privilege of presenting this award because she also attended Sheridan, what was then just Methodist Church, Sheridan First United Methodist Church now. She believed, I asked a couple members of our church who knew her or took classes from her what they remember. And they remember someone who always wanted the best from all the students she had. She wanted that so much that sometimes they had a difficult time appreciating her. And I think maybe to some of you students who have some of those teachers right now who you have a little bit of a hard time appreciating, remember that they want what's best for you. And so she endowed this scholarship for students who achieve excellence, who serve the community and the school, and who have the potential to go on. And so it's my honor to present these awards tonight to Abigail Klauser. Sierra Duke. Cole Bales. Brentley Alexander. Leah Mormon. Caitlin Neese. Addison Reed. Alexia Schwartfager. And Josh Thorne.
The Jean Cornell Humanities Scholarship is awarded to Caden Bushman.
Now we have a presentation of the Douglas M. Hughes Scholarship Award by Mrs. Kathleen Cunningham.
Our family established the Douglas Hughes Scholarship with the help of Scholarship Education Foundation to commemorate a man who left us too soon and touched many lives of Sheridan students as assistant principal and varsity basketball coach. It is our honor to present this scholarship in the hopes of keeping Doug's memory alive to Brentley Alexander.
This evening, presenting the Harvey Evoy Award Scholarship, Mr. Mark Evoy.
Thank you. I'm Mark Evoy, and I'm honored to be here this evening to present the Harvey Evoy Memorial Scholarship to a very deserving young man. This scholarship is given in honor of my father, Harvey Evoy, who was a wonderful husband and a father of four who was dedicated to the Sheridan community and to education, serving on the school board of trustees for 16 years. I'm pleased to announce that the winner of this year's Harvey Evoy Memorial Scholarship is Cole Bales.
Presenting the Fidelity 309 Lodge Scholarship, Mr. Harris Halverson.
Good evening, my name is Harris Halverson. I am the current secretary of Fidelity 309 here in Sheridan. Our members consist of men from all over the state, but mainly from Kirkland, Sheridan, and Westville. Support of community is an important concept in Freemasonry. One way in which we are proud to support our community is by offering a $500 scholarship to a high school senior at each of the high schools located in those towns. Freemasonry is a fraternity which enhances and strengthens the character of an individual man by providing opportunities for fellowship, charity, education, and leadership, based on the three ancient Masonic traits which are fidelity, unity, and truth. With this, I'm proud to announce Leah Mormon as a scholarship.
Joining us this evening to present the James W. Godby Family Scholarship, Mrs. Nikki Zachary.
Good evening. This is the first year to give the James W. Godby Family Scholarship. My dad, Jim Godby, created the scholarship to honor his parents, children, grandchildren, siblings, nieces, and nephews who all graduated from Sheridan High School. My dad is out of town tonight, which is why I'm here. He graduated in 1960 from Sheridan High School and started his furniture store right here in Sheridan. He attributes many of his successes in life to growing up in Sheridan and his involvement in FFA, 4-H, and athletics. The criteria for this $1,000 scholarship is a student who intends to major in agriculture or business and was selected based on their academic record, essay, and extracurricular activities. I am very happy to give this scholarship to Brentley Alexander.
scholarships, the Bob D. Memorial Scholarship, and the Country Gentleman Farmers Scholarship, Mr. Doug V.
The Bob D. Memorial Scholarship goes to Caitlin Neese. And then the Country Gentleman Farmers, first one is Allison Wade. The other one is Leah Norman.
The next scholarship this evening is the Shanklin Scholarship, and this goes to Sierra Duke. The next scholarship is the Joseph B. and Frida G. Farwick Scholarship. I actually have two of these, and they are both receiving $6,000 total award for 4 years. Our two recipients of this award are Sierra Duke and Caitlin Neese. The next scholarship, you'll notice it says presented by Miss Abigail Davis. That is my daughter. Last minute circumstances prevented her from being here this evening, but I'm honored to present this scholarship. The Lilly Endowment Community Scholarship Program is designed to help raise the level of educational attainment in Indiana, increase awareness of the beneficial roles that Indiana community foundations can play in their communities, and encourage efforts of Lilly Endowment community scholars to engage with each other and with state leaders to improve the quality of life in Indiana. The endowment believes that education at all levels is important to the personal, civic, and economic well-being of Indiana's residents and communities. This program aims to encourage many of Indiana's most talented students to attend one of the state's higher education institutions and ultimately pursue careers in Indiana. The Lilly Endowment Community Scholarship Program is administered by the Independent Colleges of Indiana, and includes significant participation by the community foundations serving each of Indiana's 92 counties. The key elements of the program: full tuition, required fees, and book stipend for 4 years. Full tuition, required fees, and book stipend for 4 years. It does not pay for room and board or travel. Recipients may attend any public or private Indiana four-year college, university accredited by the Higher Learning Commission of the North Central Association of Colleges and Schools. Applicants must have a high school diploma from an Indiana high school accredited by the State Board of Education or by a national or regional accreditation agency that is recognized by the State Board of Education. Applicants must be residents of the state of Indiana. The selection criteria, selection procedures, and application due dates, and all of that stuff vary county by county. Recipients must pursue undergraduate study in a baccalaureate program on a full-time basis. Annually in the state of Indiana, 143 of these full tuition scholarships are awarded. This scholarship, the Lilly Scholarship, started in 1998. I'm proud to say that Sheridan Community Schools has had 13 recipients of that award prior to this evening. Tonight we have our 14th, and that is Ms. Abigail Klaus. Presenting our next scholarship, Mr. Joe Miller, presenting the K.V. Elliott, number 67, Sheridan Legion.
Some of you might recognize I'm not Joe Miller. I'm talking to Sean, the new commander of the K.V. Elliott, post 67, and I'm proud to give away 4 scholarships tonight. Hold your applause to the end, please, and they can just come up on stage. First one is Emma Went. Addison Reed. Cameron Hovey. And Cameron Nay.
Presenting the Sheridan Legion Ladies Auxiliary, Mrs. Julie Rail.
Good evening. This is Julie Rail. I'm Annie Fagan. We are President and Vice President of the American Legion Ladies Auxiliary here in Sheridan. Our scholarship program is funded completely through fundraising. We host an annual golf outing tournament every year at Kool-Aid Golf Course, and we have monthly bingo upstairs in our Legion to acquire these funds. The auxiliary awarded 4 scholarships this year, and overall, our Sheridan Legion awarded a total of 14 scholarships to high school seniors. I am honored tonight to award this $500 scholarship to Hunter Stokes.
Presenting the Sheridan Sons of the American Legion, Mrs. Angel Cooper.
I know what you're thinking, Angel Cooper really let herself go. All right, well, we do things a little bit different with the Sons of the American Legion. With the recipients we have tonight, we know things are a little tough and expensive out there, so they will all be receiving a $500 cashable check with their certificate. We have 3 tonight. First, we have Leah Mormon. Allie Dell. And Mr. Brentley Alexander.
if I can get the next one right. Presenting the Sheridan Legion Riders, Mr. Travis Knuckles.
So this year is the first annual Bill Knuckles American Legion Riders Post 67 Scholarship. The recipients are Bailey Murray and Corbin Murray.
Representing the Sheridan Lions Club, Mr. Steve Bilby and Mr. V. Or maybe just Mr. V.
First one goes to Allison Delph. Second one to Addison Green. And the last one goes to Cameron Ned.
Representing the Robert Kirchville Athletic Scholarship, this is Nina Lechner.
Hello, let me first of all say that I was a 6th grade teacher for all of these kids in front. This is so awesome to see you guys come here. My grandfather, Robert Mike Kirchville, passed away just a few months ago, and so our family decided that we would put together a scholarship in his honor. And the scholarship goes to a Sheridan High School senior athlete who embodies the characteristics of my grandpa, and that would be a person who is a passionate Blackhawks fan and is above all well respected and admired. I would say this person embodies those characteristics perfectly. I'm super proud to go ahead and give this to Cameron Noe.
The Charles O. McGoy Leadership Scholarship is awarded to Abigail Clausen. The Arlie Arthur Scholarship is awarded to Caitlin Neese.
The Sheridan Community Schools Foundation, Scholarship Foundation. I am presenting 3 scholarships tonight. One, the Dr. Newby Scholarship to Addison Green. Scholarship, and he was the principal when I was in high school, and a very respected man to all of us that had him. Sierra Duke.
The Lion Cannon Memorial Scholarship goes to Cameron Ney. This evening presenting the John Terhune Science Scholarship, Ms. Jan Riley, and my former chemistry and physics teacher, Mr. John Terhune.
My brother David Bergsberger loved learning, and his advice to me was have a book with you wherever you go and take every class that John Terhune teaches. I did just that. And his advice to his students was to always be ready, like making sure you take the right classes to get you ready for college. So with everything that's happened this past year, my family and I decided it's important to recognize our great teachers and to help our young adults. Mr. Terhune is a legend, to say the least. He started his teaching career here in Sheridan in 1970, retiring in 2013. During that 43 years, he did so many things. One of the most important was he was instrumental in the remodel of the science department. Another notable accomplishment is his almost 47 years of marriage to his beautiful wife, Sarah, who's here tonight. So I'd like to honor this great man who has done so much for so many students over the years, and honor the recipient of this award, who seems to be a great young lady, and it goes to Kayla Bears.
Representing Phi Beta Psi, Mrs. Kathy Good.
I can't believe it's been 12 years since I stood on this stage with most of you, and Mrs. Stewart and I handed out kindergarten diplomas and announced what you would like to be when you grow up. So it's been a long time, but congratulations to all of you. And the thing I remember most about this class is in kindergarten, they were very, very short on girls. In my morning and afternoon class, I had a total of 11 girls, and that was it for the whole year. So on behalf of Phi Beta Psi, tonight I would like to present two $500 scholarships to two of my 4 morning kindergarten girls, and that's Allie Delph and Lilly Dickerson.
Rocky will be joining us up here again to present several scholarships at this time.
Tonight we have the Joe Pickett Scholarship, and Joe is the father of Robert Pickett and Luann Green, and he was a farmer in Baker's Corner. And the winner of his scholarship will be studying agriculture, and it's Lee Faith Mormon. Richardson truly believed in education. They taught together in a 2-room school in Boone County, and then they moved to Sheridan. My father taught 32 years, and my mother taught 28 years. And they worked their way through college, and then they had a family of 3 girls, and they sent 3 girls to college. In 1989, at that time, it was the Marian Adams Scholarship Foundation was found, and my parents felt that it was important to help other students go to college. They could have invested in other things, but they invested in the Sheridan seniors. And I thought that was very important. Many students and parents have appreciated this from 1989 until 2001. My parents died 24 and 15 years ago, but they're still helping students go to college. The first one is on Richardson Scholarship, and this one would go to someone going into education or someone in math. It's $1,000 a year for 4 years, and the winner's Cole Bales. my mother's. And she was always a first grade teacher. No one's more interested in elementary education. So, but we didn't have someone who was going to be an elementary teacher, but we did have someone who wanted to be a child therapist. And so we're awarding a $1,000 scholarship to Alexa Sports.
The Richardson Scholarship is awarded to Brentley Alexander. Dr. and Mrs. Malcolm Bray Scholarship, presented by Ms. Lynn Coverdale.
The Dr. and Mrs. Malcolm D. Bray Medical Award is named in honor of the Brays for their service to Riverview Health. It is presented by the Riverview Health Foundation to a student in excellent academic standing who has demonstrated service to the community and plans to pursue a career in healthcare. On behalf of the Riverview Health Foundation, I am pleased to present this $1,000 scholarship to Lilly Dickerson.
Tom Godby this evening, presenting the Tom and Marilyn Godby Scholarship, Martha Rocky.
I've been a substitute at school many times, but this is the first time that I've got to be a substitute up here. Tonight's scholarship for the Tom and Marilyn Godby Scholarship is Axel Holman.
Here to present the Sheridan Alumni Award, Ms. Judy Orr and Dr. David Sanders.
The Sheridan Alumni Association is giving a $1,500 scholarship this year. The selection was based on high academic performance, extracurricular activities, and community service. And Leah Mormon has been selected.
The Sheridan Community Schools Foundation is presenting 2 scholarships this evening. The first one goes to Alexia Schwartegger. And the second to Joshua Thorne. Stapleton Memorial Scholarship, Mr. Charlie Stapleton.
Hello, I am Charlie Stapleton. I've been to quite a few of these award shows, and I know they don't happen overnight. And lately, it's always been more helpful to me than anyone. It's Diane Anderson. I thank you very much. Brenda, if you would, please. Woo! I tell you what, football season's tough. I still see Harvey up there with breaking his towel. Support your local merchants. Without them, I cannot do a golf outing. And I will do them as long as I can, because I'm not too proud to beg for the kids of Sheridan. Going on with things, I would really like to present a couple $600 scholarships. The first one to Caleb Beard. Support your local merchants, because they is what really makes this scholarship happen. And like I say, we'll keep doing the longest we can. And I appreciate everybody who's helped me along the way. Like I say, I'm not too proud to beg for the money for the Sheridan kids. And I tell you what, it's been my pleasure to watch this other nominee or scholarship recipient play sports for the last few years. Harvey would love to see you. Our next scholarship goes to Cameron Hovey.
Presenting these next scholarships on behalf of the Sheridan Rec Board. As I call your name, please come forward. Leah Mormon. Addison Green. And Lilly Dickerson.
John Raines is here tonight to represent the Sheridan Rotary Club.
Rotary Club members are everywhere in your community. They might be your local superintendent, and they might be your local parks director. And so last Wednesday, the class of 2021 swarmed upon the 3 Sheridan parks here to do a very simple thing with a very long-lasting impact. They volunteered. It's a very simple trait, but it's one that we cherish here in the local Rotary Club. So I think the town of Sheridan owes them a great thanks, and it's going to be something that they're going to be able to look at for many years to come. So I would like to thank the class of 2021 for coming out a week ago. This year's scholarship goes to Caitlin.
Tennis Club, Mr. Keith Rinkenberg.
I'm petitioning for the people who are giving awards next year to have nice, soft, cushy chairs to sit on our backside. Very, very comfortable this evening. She says it retains heat. I'm not going there. Sheridan Varsity Tennis is very proud to have 75 Sheridan students running their intramurals, playing tennis. Many of them play from kindergarten or preschool all the way through. And we have 2 awards tonight. Also, we do have some smaller awards. If you played for me, you'll probably be getting a phone call or a text, but this is just for the college awards tonight. Our first one we're very proud of. She was very active in our fundraising and doing other things that just make it all work really well. In fact, she was the only student that ever worked with us that we had a 24 hours of tennis. And in the 24 hours of tennis, we spend a lot of time out on those courts, and the idea is that you're supposed to stay awake. Well, she tried really hard until she fell asleep and fell off the picnic table. And our first award goes to Autumn Kelshaw. Game and has been winning ever since. He's always been tennis #1, never ever being #2, except when he was clumsy enough to break his big toe. But he was so short that he couldn't. I was trying to take his picture and I couldn't see him over the net. His dad was there holding. He says, "Okay, hold up one finger," and all I saw was this little finger go. Today I look up at him, I'm proud of him. It's Carter Brazel.
The Byron E. and Helen Stout Scholarship is awarded to Addison Green.
And to go hand in hand with that, the S Club Byron E. Stout Athletes of the Year. These athletes, please join us on the stage. Axel Alman, Cameron Horney, and Ali Bell. As they're making their way up here, this award is voted on by coaches. So whenever we get ready to nominate, we send out nominations, and the coaches vote for this award. I am happy to say, as you see 2 gentlemen standing up here tonight, that these 2 gentlemen are thought well of by all of their coaches. They tied for this award tonight because of the various things they bring not only to our school, but to all of our teams. As I'm sure you know, Cam and Axel, all of their successes on the athletic field far in comparison to what they do here at Sheridan High School in bringing us all together. So we're extremely proud of both of these young men. And Ms. Delph on the end down there, the three-sport athlete, has done this is very much the same thing here at Sheridan and been a great representative for what female sports athletes look like, not only in the classroom, but on the field. Let's give them a big round of applause. Our next awards are career athletic awards, so don't go too far. I would like these athletes to join us on the stage. Corbin Murray, Allie Delph, Sierra Duke, and Emma Wentz. Corbin Murray earned 8 varsity letters during his career, 4 in soccer, 2 in basketball, 1 in baseball, and 1 in track. Allie Delph earned 12 awards while a student here, 4 in volleyball, 4 in basketball, and 4 in softball. Sierra Duke earned 9, 3 in volleyball, 3 in basketball, and 3 in track. And Emma Went also earned 9, 3 in volleyball, 2 in basketball, 2 in softball, and 1 in track. These are our student athletes. The last award we'll be giving, I'll save Allie to walk all the way around the auditorium. Senior Blanket Awards. These awards are given for athletes achieving 10 to 12 varsity letters throughout their career. So can we also be joined by Cameron Hovey and Axel Allen. Thank you. Round of applause for them. And one last thing that doesn't appear on your agenda, I apologize, I will not take a lot of time with this. Our academic all-state team that you saw up here earlier with me will appear on our Wall of Fame. So they will forever be on the wall at Sheridan High School for their academic achievements. The other person that has achieved Wall of Fame recipient is senior Cameron Hovey. I'm going to read Cameron's accomplishments. He's been up here quite a bit, so I'm going to save him the trip. IFCA Region 8 Senior First Team All-State. IFCA Region 8 1920 Junior All-State First Team. 1920-2021 HHC All-Conference. 2017-2018 Hoosier Heartland Conference Champion, Indianapolis Star Player of the Week in 2019, HHC Baseball, 17-18, 18-19, 2021, and National Honor Society all 4 years. Please give Cameron Hovey a round of applause.
Going through high school with a class as they come in as freshmen, there's lots of things we have to do, and to be able to coordinate different events and things like that, we need assistance and support. And the people who help out with that a lot are the class sponsors. We've had 2 class sponsors for the class of 2021. Melissa Jackson, who was with us as a JAG teacher. She left partway through this year to pursue another career opportunity, but she's still near and dear with us and plans to be with us at graduation. And also Mrs. Allison Wade. Mrs. Wade. student class officers. We rely on the class officers to help us plan events and coordinate a variety of things and promote the Sheridan Blackhawk community spirit. Our class officers, as they come up on stage, President Abigail Clouser, Vice President Leah Mormon, and Secretary Jillian Thomas. Abby and Junior Vice President Lexi Woodcock are joining on stage. And I don't know if you want to say anything or not, Abby, but this is the opportunity where you will pass the gavel of leadership to Lexi. So feel free to say And no, Lexi, you cannot take that home.
I didn't want,
Okay. This brings us to the close of our program. I want to thank everybody for their patience. I know it's very warm in here this evening, especially on stage. I apologize to all our presenters that are here in the soft chairs. Feel bad. We already have some plans for next year, though. We've already talked a little bit about it. Seniors, we've celebrated your accomplishments this evening, and it's been absolutely awesome. But know that you cannot rest on your previous accomplishments. You're going to soon face a brand new set of expectations. You're taking a big step in the next few weeks by graduating high school. Realize this is not just a step, and it's not just the destination. There are many things that lay before you. It's a continuous journey. So you're well prepared for that journey. I want you to look forward to it with excitement and anticipation. And as you move forward, two words I want you to take with you. Actually, not two words, kind of two concepts, two thoughts. One, life is ultimately about choices. Throughout our lives, we face choices. Some of them are so small we don't even think about them. Others are much grander, life-impacting, sometimes gut-wrenching scale. Some choices are very easy. Some choices are far from it. With this in mind, make wise choices for yourself, for your families, for your friends, for your world, for your community, for your future. Along the journey, you will most certainly, at some point in time, make some wrong choices. It's called life. However, don't dwell on a poor choice. Use it as a learning experience, and instead choose to move forward in a better direction. The second thing I want you to take with you is that one of the most important traits that you have, and you carry with you everywhere you go, all the time, is your attitude. A positive attitude can change the way we and others see and interact with the world. Your attitude can make all of the difference, not just in your day, in your week or your life, but also in the days and weeks and lives of those with whom we interact. This past year has forced all of us to be aware of our attitudes as we face the challenges of the COVID pandemic. Remember, attitudes, much like a virus, are contagious. Make sure yours is worth catching. Seniors, it's my sincerest hope and desire you continue to do all that you can to grow, to learn, to make good choices, to have a positive attitude, to be an amazing force, not just in a classroom, in the military, workplace, or athletic field, but in all aspects of your life. For the world will be a much better place if you do. Finally, in closing, I would like to thank Mrs. Anderson, Mrs. Clayton, Mrs. Leonard, and Mrs. Hartman for coordinating this program this evening. Thank you to Mrs. Wade for recording, live streaming this event, and a very special thank you to all of the donors, the presenters here on stage who make this night possible. I would encourage any of you who feel a call to help support these programs to contact the school. I think we have a few envelopes available, but not everybody carries cash with them anymore or checks. So feel free to contact the school if you want to help support the legacy of giving in Sheridan Community Schools. Thank you again for coming out this evening. Seniors, congratulations. We're almost there. Go have a great night. And again, congratulations to each and every one of you.